go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Overdogs franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We are in year number 4 here in Control the Dogs. Last episode was the first round of the playoffs, and in the quarterfinals, we swept our division rivals, the Crocodons, with ease, winning the first game 5-1, and then throwing a complete game shutout, basically, in game number 2, winning that one 1-0. So we managed to match the Wideloads, who also swept their opponent in the first round, which was the B-Wolves, and we will be entering in with even rest coming here into the semifinal matchup. Wideloads are in their third playoff appearance here in the series. I went back and looked at this off camera, actually. In year 3, I believe they missed the playoffs. Yes, that was the only year they missed the playoffs. Year 2, the Wideloads were eliminated in the semifinals against the Heaters. And in year 1, they were eliminated in the quarterfinals against the Nemesis. So this is their third time here in the playoffs. And they are looking to make their first appearance in the finals, but they'll have to get past us to do it. On the mound in Game 1 will be the number 3 starters for each team. Then will be the Aces pitching Game 2. And then Game 3 will be the number 2s. On the other side of the bracket, we have the defending champion Sirloins, who are so far the only team in this playthrough to make it to the playoffs all 4 years, going up against the Wild Pigs, who are in their second playoff appearance. Last time they made it, though, they won the title. That was back in year number 2. Wild Pigs, believe, swept, so did the Sirloins. So again, it is 3-1-2 on that side as well. So it's going to be interesting to see which one of those two bottom teams advances. We will have home field advantage, though, thankfully. Let's jump into the action here as we sum up to our first game, and the Sirloins win in 11 innings at home 2-1 in a pitcher's duel. So they will have the advantage going into that second game. On the mound for the Wideloads, Jerry Capps, the veteran who signed over from the Crocodons here in the series. And on the mound for us is the rejuvenated Tarak Smith, who has developed really well here in the series and has earned our trust here throughout the course of this season, being our second best pitcher in the regular season. We'll take a look at his numbers in a minute once we jump into the action here. Lineup we're going to be rolling with, leading off in center field, is Reyes Rufo, batting second in left field. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Elroy, you're going to bat second at second base. I'm going to put McFarland batting third at first. Then I'm going to put Jones batting fourth and left. Starr batting fifth at shortstop. Yoshida batting sixth at catcher. Nutmeg will bat 7th, 10th at third base, and rookie Rash Estrada will bat number 8 in right field. Batting ninth will be Tarak Smith. On the mound for the Wideloads, obviously Jerry Capps is pitching, but here's their lineup. Leading off at second base, locked in Kitty Kaufman, who they signed over from the Platypi. Teresa Ketchum, the free agent catcher, bats number 2. Batting third is OG shortstop Masha Donga. She is locked in. Batting fourth, coming over from the Moose, is left fielder Big Country, Buck Swiner. Batting fifth in center field is the young Taylor Turnip. He is locked in. Batting sixth, 10th, third baseman Henry Hamster. Batting seventh, right fielder Ella Royds. Batting eighth, 10th, first baseman Pete Physique, who we used extensively in the free agent series and also the Salty series. And batting ninth is the pitcher Jerry Capps. On the bench, they have Juanita Hernandez, former Crocodon outfielder. Javier Jautier, who they brought over from the Nemesis this season, he's sitting out because he's tense. Nicholas Horton, the young left fielder, is sitting out as well. He's also tense. Catcher Harmony Strauss is still here, one of the few OGs left on the roster. And Serena Stanley, the young second baseman. Pitching rotation still has Chug Bourbony. They brought in Vanderwink from the Sirloins. Wyatt Fiducci is the young starter, was signed recently. And then in the bullpen, they still have Holder Close, Molly Pops as well. And they signed Chico Lapata from the Jacks, Omar Chambo from the Grass Eaters, and Sasha Special, who was one of the front-runners for the MVP award this season. Alrighty, let's jump into the action here. Capps versus Smith, who's going to come out on top. Lineup's good. I believe Wideloads, they are wearing their alternates. Yes, no, maybe so. They are now. Okay, let's go. Under the lights at the Modi Yard. Both teams will wear their alternates for this matchup. Let's get it on. Start the semifinals right now. Overdogs need to get through this series to get back to the finals and avenge their loss last season to the Sirloins, as we got swept in that series last year, and we're trying to get that revenge. Because personally, I think we were the better team last year. We just choked. Let's do it. Here we go. Kaufman leading off, locked in, former Platypi with Tier 3 bad ball hitter. Second baseman's locked in, hitting .250 with an RBI in the postseason, facing Tarak Smith, making his first start of the playoffs. And Smith in the regular season was our second best starter behind Werner Bergenberg. He went 3-1 in the regular season, matching Bergenberg's record. ERA was just under 2 at a 1.93, 1 WHIP, and 6 earned runs given up in his 4 starts, totaling 28 innings, which was second most in the rotation. That's an average of 7 innings a start. 27 hits surrendered with only 1 walk. 24 strikeouts led the team. And he also threw 1 complete game shutout. His batting average against .257. So while he isn't as good as Bergenberg is at preventing players from getting hits, he was good at getting double play balls and getting out of jams and not giving up home runs. He was actually our only pitcher on the roster besides Horst Heimlich to not give up a home run. He is Tier 3 Elite 4-seamer, and we're going to start with that. And that's roped to left field on the first pitch as Kaufman was ready, and that is going to be cut off by Jones, thankfully, so it will be just a single, despite the noodle arm activating there. Speedster on, though, to start the game for the Wideloads. Here's Ketchum. Teresa is batting with Tier 3 Mind Gamer. Hitless on the postseason. Also has Tier 2 Slowpoke out of the box. Check the runner. First pitch, change it down in the way. That's a strike called, 0-1. Pick off, nothing doing. Kaufman is back. Cut up and in, runner goes inside. Throw down by Yoshida. Just late, stolen base for Kaufman. Kaufman's first steal of the postseason. She's 1 for 1. In scoring position now, 1-1 count to Ketchum. Zoom down. That's low, 2-1. Mind Gamer at Tier 3 here for Ketchum. Really dropping into that accuracy of Smith as that heater's low, 3-1. Outside, ball 4, and that's a walk. 2 on to start the game for the Wideloads, nobody out. And here's Masha Donga locked in with Tier 2 off-speed hitter. Batting .500 with a homer, 3 RBIs, only 2 OG starting offensive players still on the roster from year 1. Actually, sorry, 3. Ella Royds is still here. Donga and I believe it is Harmony Strauss are the only 3 offensive players still from the year 1 lineup. Here inside, checked, ball 1, misses. Using her away. Lined at the middle, that is a base hit, and that's going to go right to Rufo. Kaufman is going to think better of it as that throws a good one. Base is loaded, nobody out. Working into a jam, here comes Big Country. Buck Swiner coming over from the Moose. Batting .500 with Tier 2 Volatile here. Gonna look to get something started. Using her up and away, pulled foul. We got lucky, he was well out on the front foot there, 0-1. Down and in, hard grounder up the middle, that's a base hit into center field. 1 runner is going to score, 2nd runner will hold, and the hit parade continues. It is 1-0 Wideloads. Now we bring up the young center fielder. I'm not sure if he's a rookie or not. Taylor Turnip, 26-year-old. Locked in, hitting .333 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Looking to keep it going against the 10th Smith, who's yet to get an out. Curveball down in the way, off the corner, 1-0. Using it down and in, chop foul behind the plate, 1-1. Down in the way, fouled off, 1-2. Cut up and in, inside, 2-2. Change it down and in. Chase, chopper, slow roll to second. Action charges, goes to second, gets the runner. Stars throw to first, not in time on the fielder's choice, but another run scores. RBI for Turnip. It's 2-0 Wideloads. Henry Hamster, the former Grass Eaters third baseman, up next. He's 10th, hitless in the postseason. First pitch curveball down and away. That's a strike called, 0-1. And Hamster's still pretty fast, so he's going to be tough to double up if he hits a grounder. Down and in. That's low, 1-1. Cut up and away. Foul back, out of play. 1-2. 2-seamer up and in. High, 2-2. Change down the way. Check, ball 3, just low. 3-2. Down and in. Pulled foul, out of play. Count remains full. Already over 20 pitches in the inning. Cut up and in. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch. First punch out actually for Smith. Second out of the inning. And here's Ella Royds, right fielder, hitting .286 with an RBI. Cut her away on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. 2-seamer down and in. Pulled foul on the chase, out of play, 0-2. 2-seamer up and in. High, 1-2. Change it down the way. Line to short, right at Star, and that ends the inning. Smith gets out of it, stranding 2, but he does walk 1 batter, gives up 3 hits, and gives up 2 runs. Bottom 1, Rufo, Action, and McFarland coming up. Can the offense show up here? Rufo leads off with Tier 2 high pitch and rally starter. He's hitting .750 in the postseason with an RBI as we face off against former Crocodons starter Jerry Capps. In the regular season, he went 1-2 with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.23 WHIP. Solid numbers for the veteran. 7 runs given up in 4 starts. 18 2/3 innings is a little low, though. He's only averaging about 4 innings a start there. 264 batting average against, 19 hits, 4 walks, 20 strikeouts, though, and 1 hit batsman. His batting average against 264. Not bad numbers for Caps. They're actually pretty respectable for a number 3 pitcher, but you kind of got to get the innings up there if you want him to be effective. Take a little bit of pressure off the bullpen, you know. First gets Cutter in there for a strike. Away, 0-1. 2-seamer away. Popped up shallow center. Out for it is Kaufman for the first out. Next up, Alroy. 125 average in the postseason, hitting 1 for 8. Batting the Tier 2 fastball hitter and Tier 2 first pitch slayer. Caps does throw 3 fastballs still. And that was a changeup, actually, on the outside corner. 0-1. Heater up, hit up hard at the middle. Diving is Donga to cut it off. Throw to first. Just in time to get action. 2 down. Base is empty for McFarland, the rookie, hitting 3 for 8 in the postseason with an RBI. Heater well out of the zone from Caps. 1-0. Changeup taken low. 2-0. Changeup up, hit through the middle. That's a base hit for McFarland as she capitalizes on the changeup and sends it back where it came from. 2-out knock will keep the inning alive here for the cleanup hitter, Filet Jones. Hitting 1 for 4 in the postseason with a .250 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. I believe he's batting 2 for 8 officially. Changeup away, that is a strike. That activates Little Hack at Tier 3. Chase the slider low, dribbler to third. Hamster charges on the bare hand, throw to first, and that ends the inning as Jones goes tense. To the second, we're down 2-0. Physique, Caps, and Kaufman coming up. Here's Peak Physique batting 1 for 8 in the postseason. He is tense right now. No homers or RBIs as of yet. Force him down and in the first one. Strike called 0-1. Smith back to neutral mojo despite throwing 26 pitches in the first inning. Curveball swung over the top of it. 0-2. Cutter up and away. High. 1-2. 2-seam up and in. High and tight. 2-2. Change it down and in. Chop back to the mound. Smith charges off. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, the pitcher, Jerry Capps, batting in the 9 slot, getting his first bat of the postseason. Cut up and away. High and outside. 1-0. 2-seamer up, middle of the zone. Sky deep to left field. Hit pretty well. Jones retreating to the warning track. In the corner, puts it away. 2 down. Good swing from Capps. Respect. Base is empty for Kaufman, who's locked in with a single, stolen base, and a run scored in the first inning. First pitch changeup in there. Strike called. 0-1. A little bit of the middle of the zone there. Got to be careful. Forcing her down in the way. Check strike called. 0-2. 2-seam repping in. Jammed her foul. Out of play. 0-2. Cut up and away. Fouled off late. 0-2. Well down, the Sky, deep left center field, hit well. Roofer on the run, chasing after it. Lays out, it's off his glove. Good effort by Rays, but it just tips off the edge. And that's going to be a triple for the speedy Kaufman, who capitalizes on the extra base hit. Gotta appreciate Rufo for the effort there, but the dive came up empty. Catch him up next. Drew Walker, first plate appearance. And she also scored a run in the first inning. Mind Gamer active at Tier 3 again. Forcing Rufo away in the first one. Fouled off late, 0-1. Change it down and in. Checked inside, just missed. 1-1. Cut up and in. Sky deep to right field. Got under it though. Staying in play for Estrada. Medium deep. Puts it away to end the inning. Runner stranded at third. Bottom 2. Still 2-0. Star, Yoshida, and Nutmeg do up against for the Overdogs. Carlton up. Neutral with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. He's hitting 2 for 7 in the postseason. Yet to drive in a run. Slider in there for a strike. 0-1. Slider middle in, rope to Kaufman though on the line, 1 down. That's unfortunate. Dano up next, catcher hitting 1 for 8 in the postseason. Change away out of the zone, 1-0. Change up inside, misses. 2-0 count to Yoshida. Inside heater misses. 3-0. Heater away. Skied to left field off the end of the bat. Got the green light, and he just missed it. Swiner in, puts it away. 2 down. Base is empty for Kieran Nutmeg, who's hitless in the postseason and currently tense. Cutter in there at the letters from Caps. 0-1. That cutter's low this time. 1-1. Heater up, hard grounder at the middle. Diving Donga to cut it off to her left. Throw to first. Ends the inning in style as she is now on fire. Her second diving play of the game. Top 3, it's still 2-0. Heart of the lineup coming up, though. Donga, Swiner, and Turnip. Donga singled her first plate appearance. She's on fire currently. Cut her down on the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Down, hard ground, hot hit up the first pitch line. Diving McFarland on the hop. Flip to Smith in time. 1 down. Knocking Donga down to locked in Mojo and bringing McFarland up to locked in. Here's Big Country. 1-for-1 with an RBI single, his first plate appearance. 2-seamer middle away in the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball away. Check, strike called. 0-2. Forcing down and in. He gone, blew it by him. Second punch out for Smith. He's feeling it now. 2 down as well for Turnip. Rookie, our center fielder, hit an RBI ground out his first time up on the fielder's choice. Easy ripping away. Check strike. 0-1. For about the knees. That is lined to right field hard, but right at Estrada. A 1-2-3 inning for Smith. His first today. Bottom 3, it's 2-0. Estrada, Smith, and Rufo coming up. Rash Estrada, the rookie, leads off the third. He is Tier 2 Rally Starter active, hitting .333 with no homers or RBIs here in the postseason. He's hitting 2 for 6. Cutter inside misses. Ball 1 from Caps. Out in front of the changeup at the knees. Thought we were ready. 1-1. Heater hard middle in, grounded up the middle. Diving Donga again to her left. Throw to first in time. Another great play from Donga. And she's back to on fire Mojo, and that also locks in Jerry Caps. Pitcher Tarak Smith up next for his first at-bat of the postseason. Change away, that's a strike. 0-1. Heater away, swung through it late. 0-2. Heater up and away, soft liner to second. Caught by Kaufman for the second out. Base is empty for Rufo, is 0-1. Cutter up and in, that's a strike. 0-1. Change away, line hard to left field, but right at Big Country, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for Caps. Top 4, it's 2-0. Hamster, Roids, and Physique coming up. Here's Hamster, 0-1 with a strikeout his first time up. First pitch curveball down. That's a strike. 0-1. 4-seamer middle away. Pulled foul. That's the 50th pitch from Smith. 0-2. 2-seamer up and in. He gone! Chased it inside. Third punch out for Smith. 1 down for Roids, is 0-1. Cutter down and in on the first pitch. Check, strike called. 0-1. Change it down and away. Chased, nubber to first in the hole. McFarland charges, bare hand, flip to Smith. 2 down. Nice recovery. Here's Physique, 10-0-1. He grounded back to the pitcher his first at bat. Peter right down the middle. Got lucky there. Ripped foul. 0-1. Cutter down and away. Dribbler up the middle, slow roller. Thought Smith was going to have it, but action backs him up, but it's an infield single for Physique, as that was an awkward play. Inning continues for Caps, who's 0-1. He's locked in, though. Curveball down. Low, ball 1. Where's it looking away? Foul back, 1-1. 2-seamer down in the way. Hitting the hole to first, past the diving McFarland, and action into right field. Pitcher extends the inning, 2 on, 2 down for Kaufman, who's singled twice today. She's locked in. We're down on the first pitch, check strike, 0-1. Smith starting to tire now. Here's pitch 60. Cut her down in the way, off the corner, 1-1. Runners go, hit on the hit and run into left field, and that's the right player to hit it to, as Jones has no arm. Noodle arm activates, Physique scores easily. It's an RBI single on the hit and run for Kaufman. It's 3-0 Wideloads. Catch him up next, 0-1 with a walk. Mind Gamer active here. 2-seamer away, fouled back, 0-1. Heater down and in, inside, 1-1. Change away, off the corner, outside, 2-1. Curve it in, foul back, 2-2. Where's he rubbing away? High, 3-2, and that's going to activate the runners. Ball down. Ball 4, another walk. What a take from Ketchum. Stone cold. Bases loaded for Donga, 1 for 2 with a single. Where's he down and in? Low, ball 1. Curving away, check strike, 1-1, there we go. Zoomer away, grounded hard to first, backhanded by McFarland, will race to the bag herself to win the foot race, and that ends the inning as we strand the bases loaded. But they get one home on the hit and run with Kaufman, 3-0, bottom 4. Action, McFarland and Jones, heart of the lineup coming up for the Overdogs. We need to wake up in a hurry. Elroy leads off, he's 0 for 1 today. Got robbed of a base hit by Donga his first time up. Cap's still locked in. Peter up in the first pitch, line hard to center field, but it's right at Turnip for the first out. McFarland up, 1 for 1 with a single, locked in. That's our only hit so far today. Change up low from Miura, 1-0. Slider misses outside from Caps, 2-0. Change up drifts outside, 3-0. Change up on the edge, away at the knees, 3-1 count. Slider hangs, line hard to center, again, right at Turnip. 2 down for Jones, who's 10, so for 1 with a ground out. Slider away on the edge, 0-1. Little hack activates again. Slider away, hard hit the second on the grounder, right at Kaufman on the backhand. And another 1-2-3 inning for Jerry Caps. Top 5, we're down 3-0. Swiner, Turnip, and Hamster due up. Smith will start the inning, but he's on a very short leash. Here's Big Country, 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a strikeout today. Change up and in on the first one. Check strike, 0-1. Works him down in the way. Check strike, 0-2. Curveball down and in. Just low. Took it stone cold, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Lined off the end of the bat into center field, and Swiner has another hit. 8th of the day for the Wideloads offense, and he's on to start the 5th. Here's Turnip, 0 for 2 day for him. He's got 1 RBI, though, on a fielder's choice. Down in the way, outside, 1-0. Roll down and in, low again, 2-0. Teasing down in the way, fouled off, 2-1. Forcing down and in, low, 3-1. Curveball away. Skied off the end of the bat, dead center field, hit pretty well, but it's going to die at the warning track. Rufo's there for the first out as Turnip's bat caught that one just right off the end of the bat, not quite on the barrel. 1 down for Hamster, who's 0 for 2 today. Struck out twice. He's even down and in on the first one. Check strike, 0-1. Cut up and away. Chased, fouled back, 0-2. Forcing him down and away. Hitting the hole to first. McFarland dives out of her reach again. This time it gets through to Estrada. First and second now with 1 down. That's going to bring up Royds, who's 0 for 2. Probably Smith's last batter here. First pitch curveball down in the way. Fouled back, 0-1. Down and in. That did not get down and in far enough, but Rufo there for the second out as it was hit right at him. That's going to put it on for the 8-hitter. Peak Physique, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Smith up over 80 pitches now. Heater down in the way, strike called it. That was pitch 85. 0-1 pitch, change it down and in. Just low, 1-1. Cut up and in. Sky ball, shallow center. Rufo in, calling for it. Actually medium deep. Puts it away though to end the inning as Smith gets through the 5th. Bottom 5. It's 5, 6, and 7 coming up for the Overdogs. Star, Yoshida, and Nutmeg. Trying to break through against Caps. Star 0 for 1 today. Has Tier 2 first pitch Slayer active. Changeup taken low from Caps, 1-0. Changeup in there at the knees away at the knee. Good pitch there on the corner, 1-1. Slider hits the edge on the inside part now, 1-2. Changeup down, had to protect. Grounded to second. Kaufman throw to first, 1 down. Yoshida up next, 0 for 1. Changeup well out of the zone away, 1-0. high. Fastball well high. 2-0. Changeup drifts outside. 3-0 to Yoshida. Two-seamer on the edge. Caught the knees. 3-1. Heater up. Sky ball to left field. He just missed it off the end of the bat. Swiner is there. 2 down. Base is empty for Nutmeg, who's 0 for 1 intense. Robbed of a base hit by Donga. Change it down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider put in. Rope to right field. That is down for a hit. Our second of the day as Royds has to field it. Gets it in quickly. And that's going to bring up the rookie Estrada. 0 for 1 day for him. No rally started, though, as there's a runner on base. Heater up. That's a strike. 0-1. Good pitch. Cutter away. Pulled by Estrada. He's out in front of it. That's going to die. Right there is Big Country to end the inning. At least we got another hit. We're still down 3-0. Top 6, Caps, Kaufman, and Ketchum coming up. Here's Caps, 1 for 2 with a single, locked in. Smith done after 5 innings, goes 87 pitches, 9 hits, 2 walks, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. No home runs given up, but not a great outing. This is actually his second worst outing of the entire season. You have to go all the way back to his very first start of the year against the Wideloads for his worst of the season. So, not a great time to do it, but we will be double switching here. We're going to be going to... we're going to go to Munstar here, try to keep it a close game as we're going to take Nutmeg out. And we're going to bring in Lewis Rhodes. He'll play leadoff next inning and play first base. McFarland will shift over to third. Munstar in the regular season did not have a great one as she... Hold on a minute. There we go. Went 1-0. She was actually our worst performing reliever. 7.71 ERA, 1.86 whip, 6 runs given up, 4 appearances, 7 innings, 12 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 homers. Batting average against 375. To be fair, our worst reliever was Jacob Marshmallow, but we expect him to suck. Munstar, she's an ace in the bullpen. She's not supposed to be this bad. So she needs to rebound here in the playoffs, keep it a 3-run game, so that we can make a comeback here. 2 or 3 gets ahead active on every first pitch. Heater chopped on the ground to second, right at action on the backhand. He'll throw to first, and Caps is retired for the first out. Here's Kaufman, who's on fire. She has hit 3 times today, reaching base on singles. She's stolen a base and has been part of a hit and run, driving a run in. First pitch curveball down in the way. That's a low ball 1. Where's it in? Skied right center, jammed her a bit. Rufo back. He'll put it away for the second out. Next up, Ketchum, 0 for 1. She's drawn 2 walks, though, today, and Tier 3 Mind Gamer remains active, but it's counteracted by gets ahead first. Two-seamer rocketed to right field on the line. Estrada on the run, off his glove. Good effort by the diving rookie, but again, he's not a great fielder, and right field is not his natural position, so he fails to make the catch. It is a double for Ketchum, her first hit today. 2 down for Donga, 1 for 3 with a single. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch, high and outside, 1-0. Down and in. Pulled foul. 1-1. Throw down and away. Chase, chopper to third. McFarland charges, fields cleanly, throw to first, and that ends the inning. Good inning from Munstar. Bottom 6. Rhodes, Rufo in action. 9-1-2 coming up. Can we do something here, guys? Anything, please. Lewis Rhodes leads off. He's 1 for 1 off the bench here in the postseason. First pitch heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Cut her down, rope to short, diving Donga to her right this time to make the stop. Throw to first, in time. 4th diving play of the game by Donga. And that lot puts her on fire again. 1 down for Rufo, who's 0 for 2. Trying to be a catalyst for us today, and so far he's been a wet blanket. Slider away, that's a strike at the letters, 0-1. Changeup hangs, middle of the plate, line back where it came from, and that's Rufo's first hit of the day. He's 1 for 3. Can he spark something here? Here's Elroy, 0 for 2. Good arm behind the plate. We're not running on Ketchum. She's got one of the best arms in the league for a reason. Heater at the knees on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Changeup misses outside. Looking for the high corner there, 1-1. Changeup hangs, rope the third, right at hamster for the second out. Bad luck for Elroy continues. Here's McFarland, 1 for 2 with a single. She's locked in. Heater away, strike called. Good pitch, 0-1. Line out the center last at bat. Changeup pulled foul, it's 0-2. Cutter down, chopped at the middle, slow roller, Kaufman backhands, good range, throw to first, that ends the inning. Top 7, it's 3-0 still. Swiner, Turnip, and Hamster coming up. Here's Big Country, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. He's also struck out once. First pitch curveball down and in. Strike called from Munstar, 0-1. Heater down the way, chased it, 0-2. 2-seam rumping in. Checked, he gone! Caught him looking, can I help you, Buck? No, you're just looking? Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. First punch out for Munstar. Here's Turnip, 0 for 3 with an RBI, fielder's choice. Using it up and away. That's a strike, 0-1. Curveball down. Checked low, 1-1. 4-seamer down and in. Jammed foul, back into the backstop, 1-2. 2-seamer middle in. Soft liner into right. That is going to get down for a hit. Turnip's first today. He's 1 for 3. Puts him on with 1 down for Hamster. 1 for 3 with a single. Good speed over there as well. Goes him down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. He's him ripping away. Fouled off by Henry. Out of play. 0-2. That takes care of Big Hack. That will not be activating. 0-2 pitch. Curveball down in the way. Chopper up the middle. Elroy dives out of his reach as he doesn't have the range. First and second now with 1 down. Wideloads again threatening. Here's Ella 0 for 3 today. Curveball down in the way. Low, ball 1. Heater down and in. That's a strike. There we go. 1-1. Using him down in the way. Chopped. Oh, if that was fair, we got a double play to end the inning. Instead, it's just foul. 1-2. Down in the way. Checked low. 2-2. Go down and in. Ella rips it to third. McFarland dives off the edge of her glove. It gets past her up the line, and that's going to load him up. Not her natural position. Here's Physique, 1 for 3. He's tense with a single. Looking to bust it open here. Munstar starting to tire a bit. She's pitching well. She's getting bad breaks here. Heater down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. 2-seamer down in the way. Just low. 1-1. Come on. Curveball in the dirt. Good block, Dano. 2-1. Where's he rumping in? High. 3-1. Batter. Hitter's count here. 2-seamer down and in. Jam foul. Count is full. Nowhere to put him. Where's he down the way? Chased it. Strike 3. He gone. Second punch out for Munstar. 2 down for Caps. 1 for 3 with a single. He's locked in though. Pitcher's looking to bust it open himself. 2-seamer up on the first one. High. Ball 1. Heater down. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Curveball up. That's a strike. 2-1. Threw him off a bit. Working down. Hit hard at the middle, and Caps is going to help his own cause. 1 run is in. Second runner's going to try it. Throw from Rufo's decent, but it's not in time. 5-0 Wideloads. Jerry Caps busts it open himself. As if that ain't poetic. Here's Kaufman, 3 for 4 today. Flew out last at bat. Singled 3 times today. Scored 2 runs, I think. 2-seamer whiff through, 0-1, or 1 run. Stole a base as well. Heater down and in. Line hard to left. Right at Jones, though, to end the inning. But the Wideloads pull away. It's 5-0, thanks to a 2-out, bases-loaded single by Caps. Bottom 7, Jones, Starr, Yoshida, and the pitcher slot do up 4th. Filet Jones 0 for 2 today in 10th. He's going to look to get something going here against Caps, hopefully. Cutter hits the inside edge, though, 0-1. Painting the black there. Nothing you can do with that bat. Nothing you can do with that at all. That's high on the cutter, 1-1. Checked high. That's a strike, apparently. 1-2. Yes, it is. Slide up and away. Dribbler to first. Physique backhands. Flips to Caps. In time. 1 down. Starr up next. He's 0 for 2. Slider at the knees on the first pitch. Driven to center. Hit well, but that's going to hang up out there for Turnip. 2 down. Base is empty here for Yoshida, who's 0 for 2. Heater in there. 0-1. Cutter inside. Jammed over short. Caught by Donga on the liner. Another 1-2-3 inning for Caps. Top 8, it's 5-0. Ketchum, Donga, and Swiner do up. We're going to double switch here. I'm taking Jones out. We're going to go ahead and bring in out of the pen Elliott Roundhouse as we're losing by 5. Jones will exit, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Maggie Rags. She is going to play right field, and I'm going to move Estrada to his natural position of left. All right, Roundhouse, first appearance here in the postseason. In the regular season, Roundhouse had a good year. Oh, no record, a 2.25 ERA and a 1.25 WHIP, 6 appearances, 8 innings, 2 runs given up on 8 hits, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, a homer, and a batting average against of 250. Solid year for the sophomore reliever. Heater away, fouled off. 0-1. I was very impressed with her. Slider inside, fouled back. 0-2. Gives me good hope for the future of the bullpen if we do have to move on from Munstar. Two-seamer, cold strike 3 on Ketchum. Can I help you, Teresa? Now you're just looking. Take your window shopping ass elsewhere. Next up, Dongo. 1 for the single. She's on fire, though. She's made 4 diving plays in the field today. Heater down. Ball 1. She's robbed us of 4 base hits. Two-seamer down. Rip foul. 1-1. Two-seamer down and away. Chased it outside. 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Pop foul. That's out of play. 1-2. Change it down and in. Chased it. Strike 3. She gone. Back-to-back case for Roundhouse. 2 down for Big Country. 2 for 4 day with 2 singles and a run driven in. Slider down and in on the first one. Hit and hold a second. Action dives out of his reach into right field. That's a hit. Third hit today for Buck. He's on to start with 2 down here in the 8th inning. That'll keep it alive for Turnip, who singled last at bat. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI ground out earlier in the game. Uh-oh. Let that go too early. Heater away. 1-0. Change it down. That's low. 2-0. Two-seamer down on the way. Ball 3. 3-0. Four-seamer up. There we go. Strike called at the letters. 3-1. Slider down and in. Turnip grounds at the second. Right at Elroy. He'll go to first. That ends the inning. Good pitching, Elliott. Bottom 8. It's 5-0, though. Rags leads off, then Estrada and Rhodes. Maggie Rags leads off, the utility outfielder, getting her first at bat of the postseason. As really, I'll try anybody at this point. Heater in there at the knees. 0-1 from Caps. Checked high and away. 1-1. Slider down, foul back. 1-2. Heater up, pulled, chased it, grounder to first. Physique takes it, 1 down. Estrada up next, 0 for 2 today. Rally starter activates. Heater up and in, jammed liner, back to Caps, who takes away a hit. 2 down for Rhodes, 0 for 1. And he's on fire. Heater well inside, 1-0. Heater middle in, jammed it to right field, softly, caught by Rhodes. 1-2-3, 8th inning for Jerry Caps. He is going for the complete game shutout, and he just got over 70 pitches. Hamster, Roids, and Physique due up here in the 9th, looking to add on to their 5-run lead as we're getting clapped. Hamster 2 for 4 day with 2 singles. Going to face Roundhouse here in their 2nd inning as that heater's low, 1-0. Slider away, rocketed to center field, hit well. Rufo tracking it, though, gets there for the first out. Roids up next, 1 for the single. Stimulated did activate for her, though, raising her ratings. Two-seamer high, 1-0. Tier 3 stimulated as well. Heater down, that's low, 2-0. Slider down at the knees. That's low. 3-0. Two-seamer up and in. Roids taking all the way. 3-1. Change up at the knees. Strike called. Full count. Two-seamer up and away. Swift through it. Strike 3. Third punch out for Roundhouse. 2 down for Physique. 1 for the single. Two-seamer down and in on the first one. Just low. 1-0. Change up and in. Chased it. 1-1. Down and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider up and in. Chased it away. Strike 3. 4th punch out for Roundhouse. A 1-2-3 inning for her. At least something good came out of this game. Bottom 9. It's 5-0. Rufo, Action, McFarland. Top of the lineup looking to start a rally. Can we do it? Probably not. Jerry Caps going for the complete game shutout. They're clapping our cheeks right now, and I don't know why. Rufo 1 for 3 today with a single. Going to look to get it started with rally starter and high pitch here. Gets a high one. Slider lined over to diving Donga for a base hit into left. So his 2nd hit of the day. He's the first batter in our lineup to get 2 hits. Elroy up next is 10. 0 for 3 today, but he is our best option left hitting-wise, so I'll let him bat here. Although I am tempted to put Dieguez in. Clutch is not activated, so not an option. Come on, Elroy. Just give me something, please. Caps remains on fire despite the hit. First pitch slider hits the letters at the top of the zone. Good pitch. 0-1. Heater inside. Skied by Elroy to left of center. Hanging up out there for Turnip. 1 down. Next up, McFarland. 1 through the single. Heater up and in. Late swing. 0-1. Heater up and in. Jammed by McFarland to left field. Shallow. That's going to drop for a hit. Swiner gets it in quickly, though. First and second, 1 down. Here's Roundhouse, pinch hitting for the pitcher. Rookie catcher Beckham Crosby getting his first career postseason at bat. Let's see if the 19-year-old can get it done. He struggled mightily in the regular season. I think he barely got above 200 in the regular season. I might be wrong, though. Yeah, he had 087. He only had 2 hits and 23 at-bats. Yeah, he had a horrible season. So maybe he's due. Cut up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater down, pulled by Crosby on the line, deep to right field, but right at Royds for the second out. We are not running on that arm now, especially since it's stimulated. Down to our last out in Game 1. Here's Starr with Tier 2 RBI hero and first pitch Slayer. He's 0 for 3 today, though. First pitch well inside. Good idea there from Caps not to give him anything to hit. 1-0. Now all he has to do is deal with the RBI hero, and just caught the edge with the cutter. Great pitch there. 1-1. Cutter up, hit hard at the middle, base hit into center field. Coming around third is Rufo. Turnip's throw will be cut. RBI knock for Starr. It's 5-1. That means the tying run is now on deck. Dano Yoshida is up. He's 0 for 3 today. Give me something, Danny. Give me something, Danny. Cutter inside. That's a strike. 0-1. Okay. Right there with the heater. 0-2. Damn. Heater up, hard grounder, right at Hamster, though. He'll throw to first. That ends the game. And we lose 5-1 here as Caps goes the distance. But at least we scored. So, showed some life there in the 9th inning. Too bad it was too fucking late. And now we got our backs against the wall, have to win out to get to the finals. There's no way to sugarcoat this. We got our cheeks clapped. We got them spread, spit on, if that, and we got taken advantage of by Jerry Caps and this Wideloads offense. They hit around Turok Smith, who was pretty solid in the regular season. Got 3 runs off of him. He only manages to go 5. Munstar gives up 2 more in the 7th, and then Roundhouse slammed the door in the 8th and the 9th, but by then it was far too little too late. We entered the 9th inning with only 3 hits on the day, so the fact we even got 3 hits in an inning is impressive. But we still got out hit 15-6. Everybody in their lineup got a hit today. RBIs for Kaufman on a single, Swiner on a single, Turnip on a ground out, and Caps on a 2-run single. For us, our only RBI was that single by Starr in the 9th inning, and we only had 6 total hits. Only 2 batters got more than 1 hit, and only 4 total batters got hits. Caps goes the distance, 6 hits given up, 1 earned run. He gets the win, proving to 1-0. Smith takes the loss, 5 innings, 3 runs, 9 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, falls to 0-1. Munstar, 2 innings, giving up 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 strikeouts. Roundhouse, 2 innings, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts. Player of the game is Caps, no surprise, followed by Kaufman with her 3-hit day, and then Big Country with his 3-hit day, both of them driving in a run. So we are now down 1-0. We need to win out in order to advance to the finals now, so we will be going the distance of 3 games if that is to happen. Which means strap in, folks. This could be a long one. Or we could get swept here and now. And that would be a very disappointing end to the season. But that does snap our winning streak. We had won 11 straight games to end the regular season, and we won the first 2 in the playoffs. So we were on a 13-game winning streak going into that game. Not a bad time to be humbled now instead of in the finals. Game 2, Sirloin's taking on the Wild Pigs. Sirloin's looking for the sweep. They will win easily 9-1. They are going back to the finals for the 2nd straight season. The Sirloins are looking to repeat as champions. All right. Bergenberg's on the mound. He's going to try and get us through Game 2 as we take on the ace of the Wideloads, Chug Burberty. Bergenberg in his first start gave up, I believe, 1 run, got a no decision, no record, a 1.23 ERA and a no 95 whip. Tier 3 Elite Sider, Tier 2 Consistent, and Burberty gave up no runs in his first start, got the win, has an 0.17 whip. He might have thrown a shutout. Tier 2 Metalhead, Tier 2 falls behind. Lineup for Game 2 is what we're working with here. I'm going to put Rags in over Action because he's not doing jack all. And Jones, yeah, I'm going to put Jones on the bench as well. I'm going to move Estrada to left. I'm going to put Yoshida in right, and I'm going to bring in, I guess Crosby. He did hit the ball well, so he'll catch. Okay, now we just got to shuffle this lineup around a bit. We're going to put Rufo at the top. Move, I guess, Nutmeg to the 2. Sure. Rhodes is getting the start over McFarland. No, I want McFarland in there. She'll bat third. Then we're going to put in Star at 4. Yoshida at 5. Crosby, I guess, at 6. No, Estrada at 6. Crosby at 7. Rags at 8. And Bergenberg at 9. All right. And for the wide loads, it's Kaufman at first base, one of her backup positions. Okay, but she's still locked in. Donga at shortstop locked in. Big Country is in left. Haudier moves back into the lineup at second base as Physique is out. Ketchum is catching again. Hamster once again at third. Royds in right. Turnip in center. And Bourbony on the hill. Let's go. Gotta have it here at the Corral. We need to win to force a winner-take-all Game 3. If we lose, our season is over. And in that case, we'll sim the rest of the playoffs, and then we will move to the free agent, the re-signing portion of the offseason, where we'll see if we have any retirements, and we'll make decisions on who we want to keep on the roster moving forward into year number 5. And then we'll see if we can fill those holes next season and next episode in the offseason. All right, let's do it. Rufo leads off. Tier 2 high pitch active. He's hitting 6.67. 1 RBI in the postseason. Bourbony locked in. Did he throw a complete game shutout in his first start? Oh, that's regular season. My bad. Let's see. Yes. No, he threw 6 shutout innings, though. So, very good outing for him, striking out 7 with 1 walk. He did not give up a hit in those 6 innings. His only base runner was a walk. Wow. Okay. All right. Bourbony's feeling it. Just ran his pitch count up too high, it looks like. All right, let's do it. Heater inside from Bourbony, 1-0. He has 3 fastballs, a slider, and a changeup. Heater up, that's a strike. 1-1. Good pitch, just caught the edge of the zone there. Down and away, good pitch to 1-2 now. Bourbony does have Tier 2 metalhead, so if he gets hit in the head, it's a 50% chance to not injure him. And if he has a 25% accuracy penalty with Tier 2, fall behind on every first pitch of every at-bat. Heater up, whiff through it, strike 3. First punch out for Bourbony. Continues where he left off. Nutmeg up next, batting 1 for 8 in the postseason. Finally got her first hit of the postseason in the first game. Heater high, 0-1. Cutter up and away, hit well by Nutmeg to left center field, looking to slice the outfielders, but cutting it there is Turnip, 2 down. Here's McFarland, batting .417 with an RBI, no longer locked in. Did have 1 hit in the first game. Heater in there, away, 0-1. Change up and in, dribbler to second, slow roller, Haudier bare hands to first, that ends the inning. Bourbony shuts us down, bottom 1. Kaufman, Donga, and Swinard coming up. Here's Kitty Kaufman locked in, coming off a 3-hit game in the first one, driving in a run. Tier 3 bat ball hitter, facing Werner Bergenberg, our ace. He went 7 1/3 innings in the opening day, the opening game of the playoffs. Gave up 1 run, had a 1.23 ERA and a .095 WHIP, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, batting average against .269. He got a no decision because we did not rally until the 8th inning to score 5 unanswered runs to win. Got Tier 3 elite slider. Heater away, line to right field in the first pitch, and that's right at Yoshida. Kaufman on with a leadoff single, and we do not have a good arm behind the plate in Crosby. Donga locked in, had 2-hit game in the first one, but also made 4 diving plays in the field, so she was feeling it. Bergenberg also has Tier 2 consistent, which will keep his mojo in place longer compared to other pitchers. Pick off on the first one, no dice. Runner does not go on the pitch out, 1-0. Pick off again, still nothing doing. Another pitch out, runner does not go, 2-0. Well down and in. Donga grounds it hard to short, backhanded by Star to second. 1, Rags to first. Double play, you love to see it. That's the first one we've turned this episode. Big Country up next. 3 hits in the first game, driving in a run as well. He had a very good offensive day. Curveball down on the first pitch, check strike at the knees, 0-1. Force him down and away. Chased, foul, back, 0-2. 2-3 elite slider up and in. Checked high, 1-2. Good take. Change it down on the way. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. First punch out for Bergenberg. Good inning, Werner. Top 2. Star, Yoshida, and Estrada coming up. Here's Carlton. He had 1 RBI in the first game. It was his only hit. It was an RBI single. That was our only run. Went 1 for 4. First pitch Slayer active at tier 2. First pitch cutter low from Bourbon. 1-0. Change up in there at the knees. 1-1. Change up, lined up the middle. It's a base hit, and that is the first hit given up by Bourbon all postseason. Star leads off the second with a knock. Next up, Yoshida, hitting 083 in the playoffs, batting 111. 1 for 11. He is in right field today, not catching. Heater away, that's a strike called, 0-1. Heater down, fouled off, 0-1. Or 0-2, actually. Heater down, chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Bourbon. 1 down for Estrada, rookie hitting 2 for 9 in the playoffs. He went hitless in the first game. Slider in there, 0-1. You're up line to right field, and Estrada's going to get a base hit over the diving glove of Haudier. 2 on, 1 down. Dogs threatening. Here's rookie Beckham Crosby, who pinch hit in the first game, and he flew out on a liner to right field. He's 0 for 1. Lefty-lefty matchup doesn't favor him. Heater up, misses high, 1-0. Falls behind, no longer active. Heater down, and then this time hits the knees, 1-1. Much better pitch. Slider away, grounded to third, right at Hamster to second 1, Haudier to first, double play, and that ends the inning. Way to go, Crosby. Bottom 2, we're scoreless. Haudier, Ketchum, and Hamster coming up. Haudier hitless in the playoffs, that's why he did not play in Game 1, but he's back in the lineup today at second base. Came over from the Nemesis in free agency. Tier 1 Powers right-hander active. He also will have Tier 2 Whiffer when he falls behind by 2 strikes. Slider down and in. Sky deep left center field. Carrying well. Rufo on the run. We'll get there on the running track for the first out as the park actually gets deeper in that area due to the weird design of the corral. So Haudier gets screwed. 1 down for Ketchum. Batting 1 for 8 in the playoffs. Feel bad for Haudier. Comes over from Tiger Den, the easiest park to hit home runs in. And now he's got to hit here with the odd dimensions. First pitch 4-seamer up and away to Ketchum. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Chopper in the hole to first. McFarland on the backhand. Waits for Bergenberg. Flips to him in time and for the second out. Now to bring up Hamster, who had 1 hit in the first game. Batted 200 now in the playoffs. Tier 3 elite slider down in the way. Out of the zone, 1-0. Peter middle of the plate, lined over first. That is down for a base hit over the leaping McFarland's glove. Little 2-out knock for Hamster. Keeps the inning alive for the Wideloads. So that brings up Roids. Ella had a RBI single in the first game, I believe. Well down in the way in the first one. Chop the third. Nutmeg is there. Throw to first. That ends the inning. Good pitching, Werner. Top 3. It's scoreless. Rags, Bergenberg, and Rufo coming up. Maggie Rags went 0 for 1 in the first game. She pinch hit in that one, and she gets the start today for the tense El Reaction, who's not done anything this postseason outside of get maybe 1 hit. Bourbon locked in still. Change up in there, 0-1. Change up away, poke down the left field line, foul territory. Hamster on the dive, what a catch! 1 down. The Wideloads have been playing some really great defense here in this series, and it continues in Game 2. Bergenberg up next, hitless. First bat today. Change up in there on the outside corner, 0-1. Change up this time high, 1-1. Change up middle of the plate, rope to short, over the diving glove of Donga. It is a base hit for Bergenberg, his first of the playoffs. He's on with 1 down for Rufo, who's over 1. Change up on the first one, line to right center. That is going to get in off the sliding glove of Turnip, and that is down for a hit. Good try by the rookie. He normally makes those plays, but doesn't this time. 2 on, 1 down for Nutmeg, who's over for 1 intense again. Change up, heater up and away, actually. Strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away, dump to center field off the bat, and that's down for a hit, and that's going to load him up. Bergenberg wisely holds it third. Bases loaded, 1 down for McFarland. Can the rookie bust it open here early? Bourbon still locked in despite all the hits so far. Cutter up, misses high, 1-0. Change up, Sky, shallow right center field. That's a tough play. Turn up on the slide. Does make the catch this time for the second out. And everybody has to freeze because of how shallow that was. That puts it on Carlton with Tier 2 RBI hero and first pitch Slayer. He is locked in now. 1-for-1 with a single. Looking to jump on the first one. Peter down the way. Line hard to left field on a rocket, but right at Swiner, and that ends the inning as we strand the bases loaded. Bottom three were scoreless. Turnip, Burbany, and Kaufman coming up. Here's Turnip, center fielder, hitting .273 with a homer, 3 RBIs. He had 2 hits in the first game. Drove in a run on a ground out. Either way, that's a strike. 0-1. Throw down and in. Chop foul. 0-2. Slide up and away. Popped it up on the third base side in foul territory. Nutmeg over. Puts it away for the first out. Next up, Burbany. He's locked in. Pitcher feeling it on the mound. Up and in. Jammed it down the right field line. Yoshida on the run. Gets there for the second out as it hung up just enough. Here's Kaufman, 1-for-1 with a single. Pull down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Cut up and away. Checked high, 1-1. Down and away. Check strike called, 1-2. Slider up and in. Checked high, 2-2. Good take. Change it down and in. Chased and pulled foul, 2-2. Forcing him up away. She gone! Chased it outside. Second punch out for Bergenberg, and that ends the inning. Top 4 were scoreless. Yoshida, Estrada, and Crosby coming up. Here's Yoshida, 0-for-1 today. Heater up and away. Strike called on the two-seamer, 0-1. Better away. Yoshida goes with it. Hits it well to left field, but it's going to hang up out there for Swiner. One down for Estrada. Rookie 1-for-1 with a single today. Slider down, in there at the knees. Good pitch, 0-1. Cutter middle in. Chase, dribbler to third. Hamster charges, throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Crosby. He's 0-for-1, grounded into a double play his first at bat. Slider away, outside, 1-0. Heater up, late swing, 1-1. Heater up away, late swing again, 1-2. Heater down in the way, chopped the first, right at Kaufman. Easy play for her, 1-2-3 inning for Burbany. Bottom 4, Donga, Swiner, and Haudier. Heart of the lineup, due up against Bergenberg. Here's Donga, 0-for-1 today, but locked in. First pitch curveball down in the way. Blowing outside, 1-0. Forcing him down and in. Strike call, 1-1. Cutter up and away. Line to second, right at Rags, though. 1 down. Swiner up next, 0-for-1. First pitch change up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Slide it down and in. Strike called. 0-2. Forcing him up and away. He gone! Chased it outside. Third punch out for Bergenberg today. 2 down. Here's Haudier. 0-for-1. Cutter up and away on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Change up and in. High and tight. 1-1. Slider down in the way, outside, 2-1. Forcing down and in. Jammed it foul, 2-2. That activates Whiffer at Tier 2. Bergenberg now locked in. Throw down in the way. Chop back to the mound. Bergenberg charges, bare hands, throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for him. He's through 4. Shutout for both pitchers through 4. We got a good old-fashioned duel between the aces. Top 5, Rags, Bergenberg, and Rufo coming up. Here's Rags, 0-for-1 today. Change up in there, 0-1 on the first one. Up and in, grounded hard to short. Donga cuts it off to her left, throw to first, 1 down. Bergenberg up next, he's 1-for-1 with a single. Chased it down and in, dribbler to short, slow roller, charging Donga on the bare hand, 2 down as she makes the play to first. Here's Rufo, 1-for-2 with a single. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Peter away, late swing, 0-2. Cutter up, hangs, lined up the middle, a base hit. Left in the center of the zone, and Rufo didn't miss it. Two out knock keeps the inning alive here for Nutmeg. Is 1 for 2 with a single. Heater up and away. That's a strike. What a pitch. 0-1. Down and away. Just missed it this time. 1-1. Heater up and away. Late swing. 1-2. Heater middle in. Popped up. Shallow center. That's a tough play for Turnip and Haudier, but Haudier will call him off. Over the shoulder catch to end the inning. Bottom 5 were scoreless. Ketchum, Hamster, and Roids coming up. Ketchum 0 for 1 today, trying to get it started against Werner. Down and in. Line to right softly. Yoshida coming on. Slides and makes a nice catch. Thank you, Magic Hands. 1 down. Here's Hamster. 1 for 1 with a single. Is that Magic Hands or is that a Dive Wizard? It's Magic Hands. Nice. He doesn't use it much when he catches. 1 down for Hamster. Henry takes a curve down and in. 1-0. He did single his first at bat. It's 1 for 1. Heater up and away high. 2-0. Big hack active at tier 2. Cut up and in. Jam by Hamsters who took a mighty cut, but it's going to hang up out there in right center at the warning track for Rufo. 2 down. And that'll bring up Roids 0 for 1 and tense. Curve off and in. High. 1-0. Roids grounded out her first bat and is now tense because of it. Heater down and away. Strike called. 1-1. Late slider down and in. Pulled foul. 1-2. Cut up and away. Checked high. 2-2. She wanted it. Change it down. Chase pulled up third base line. Fair ball over the bag. Backhanded by Nutmeg. Throw across the diamond. Got her. 1-2-3 inning for Bergenberg. He's through 5. 5 shutout innings for both starters. Top 6. McFarland, Starr, and Yoshida coming up. Here's McFarland. 0 for 2 today. Ball's behind active at tier 2 for Burbany. Well outside on that 2-seamer. Not near the zone. 1-0. Slide at the knees. Foul back. 1-1. Just missed it. Change up and in. Hit well by McFarland to right field, but she was out in front of it a bit. Right at Roids for the first out. Starr up next. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch cutter down and in. Hit up the middle. Diving Haudier off his glove as it trickles past him. It's going to be an infield single for Starr. He's 2 for 3 today. On with 1 down. And he's on fire. Here's Yoshida for 2. Or he's locked in. My bad. Slider down, in there at the knees, 0-1. Cutter down the way, bloop to short, caught by Donga though for the second out as it doesn't leave the infield. Yoshida hitless, here's Estrada, rookie 1 for 2 with a single. Heater inside, misses, 1-0. Heater down and in, check strike, 1-1. Heater down and then chopped up the middle through the legs of Burbany. It's a base hit. First and second with 2 down. Inning will continue. It's going to be Crosby, catcher 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Peter Way in the first pitch. Popped him up. Right behind the bag at second. Donga is there. She'll put it away to end the inning. Bottom 6, we're still scoreless. Turnip, Burbany, and Kaufman coming up. Here's Turnip. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch slider down and in. Taken low. 1-0. Away. Whiff through it late, 1-1. Change it down and away. That's low and outside, 2-1. Cut up and in. Checked high, 3-1. Down and in. Hit hard at the middle of the second. Rags dives off her glove into center field. The normally shorthanded Maggie Rags cannot make the catch. And that is going to be an infield single. Turnip on to lead off for the pitcher Burbany, who can now try to bunt him over, but they're going to pinch hit for him. Peak physique, the 10th first baseman coming off to bat. Batting 154. He did have a hit in the first game. Drove in a run. Or no, he scored a run. Interesting call here. They could have left their ace in longer, but they chose to take him out. First pitch slider down in the way. Off the corner, 1-0. Down and in. Low, 2-0. 2-0 pitch, change it down in the way. Check, strike called, 2-1. In. Whiff through it, 2-2. Slider down and in. Foul back on the jam shot, 2-2. Forcing her away. He gone! Blew it by him. Another punch out for Bergenberg. 1 down. And here's Kaufman, 1 for 2 with a single. Bergenberg's 4th punch out today. First pitch slider down and in. Strike called though, 0-1. She was sitting slider, but it caught the edge. Down and away, hard grounder and hold a second. Rags will watch it go through into right field as she was shaded more up the middle for the double play ball. 2 on, 1 down. Wideloads threatening. Here's Dongo for 2. Up and down the first one. Pulled well, foul. Out in play. 0-1. Waiting for it. Forcing it up and away. Outside. 1-1. Change it down and away. Chase, chop, slow roller up the middle. Rags charges. Bare hands has to go to first for the second out as that was hitting no man's land. Puts it on Big Country, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He's going to try and break through against Bergenberg. Cut up and away in the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Slide it down in the way. Check low. 1-1. Forcing it down and in. Lined into center field. That's going to break the tie. 1 run in. Second runner going to try it as well. Throw in from Rufo. Just late. 2-run single for Big Country, and the Wideloads take a 2-0 lead. Here's Haudier, 0 for 2 intense. Bergenberg no longer locked in. Forcing him up and in on the first one. Check strike. 0-1. Change it down and in. Grounded hard to second. Rags is there. Throw to first. That ends the inning. But the scoreless tie is broken with a 2-out single from Big Country. 2-0, and here comes the ace reliever, Sasha Special, who did not give up a run so far in the postseason with an 0.90 whip and 4 strikeouts. She's going to try and slam the door the rest of the way as Bourbony leads with the lead. 6 shutout innings under his belt. Another quality start for their ace. Rags 0 for 2 today. He's got to try and get it started here. Special will have Tier 3 pickoffs are active if anybody reaches base. Heater down and in at 100 on the gun. 1-0. Curveball in there. Strike call. 1-1. Heater up. Late swing. 1-2. Chased it. Down and then broken bat dribbler back to the mounds. Special dodges the shrapnel. Throw to first. 1 down. Here's Bergenberg. 1 for 2 with a single. He's locked in. He does have enough in the tank for 1 more inning, and our bench does not look great. Clutch is active, though. I'll keep that in my back pocket for now. Their hitting ratings are equivalent, so I'm going to leave Bergenberg in. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. This might be a dumb move. Away, 0-2. Chase it up and away. Heater, dribbler in the hole to first. Kaufman there, takes it herself. 2 down. Here's Rufo, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Ripping in, jammed it to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. Nice slicer there from Rufo as he got handcuffed by the Heater, but he's on with 2 down for Nutmeg. 1 through the single. Tier 3 pick officer activates for special. Curveball away, strike called. 0-1. Down and in, line at the middle. That's a base hit, and that's going to put the tying run on base for the Overdogs. First and second now, 2 down. And coming to the plate is going to be McFarland, rookie 0 for 3. Trying to be the hero 1 more time this season. Here down, line hard to center field, and that's going to be a base hit, but it's right at Turnip. We're going to load him up. And coming to the plate with RBI hero, it's Carlton Starr. Locked in as well, 2 hits today already. Can he be the mouthpiece our offense needs to breathe through? Curveball in the first one. That just caught the zone. That's high. God. 0-1. What a pitch. Heater down, lined right at Donger. We're going to strand the bases loaded again. Oh, the headset almost got chucked. Backs against the wall, and we can't even fucking score. Bottom 7, it's 2-0. Catch him, Hamster and Roids due up. Bergenberg coming back out. Catch him 0 for 2 today. Switch curveball down. That's low. 1-0. Forcing me down and in. That's a strike. There we go. 1-1. Cutter inside. 2-1. Slide up and away. 3-1. Down and away. Chased it. Full count. Change down and in. Sky ball. Right of center. Rufo in a few steps. Calling for it. Puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Hamster. 1 for 2 with the single. Change it down and away. That's low. 1-0. Cutter up and in. Jammed him. Skied into the right field corner. Yoshida over. Puts it away for the second out. Next up, Roids. 0 for 2 intense. Curveball down and in on the first one. Lined up the middle. That is a base hit in the left center. Rufo will cut it off before it gets past him, though, so it will only be a single for Roids. Inning continues with 2 down, though, as that is going to bring up Turnip. 1-2 with a single today as Bergsberg down the neutral mojo. Down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Pitcher slot is on deck. Go down and away. Low. 1-1. Cutter up and in. Whiff through it. 1-2. Slider middle in. Whiff through it. Strike 3. He gone. 5th punch out for Bergsberg. He's through 7. Top 8. We're down 2-0. We're down to our last 6 outs. Could our season end here? Yoshida, Estrada, and Crosby due up. It's game 2 for those of you just joining us. We lost the first game 5-0. 5-1. More of the same here. Offense has been dead. Heater up. Strike called. 0-1. Heater outside from special. 1-1. Heater inside. Line to short. Leaping is Donga. Another gem for the shortstop. Her 5th play across both games that has robbed Subama of a base hit. Strata up. Rookie 2 through 2 singles. He is tier 2 rally starter. Curveball up and in. High and inside. Good take. 1-0. Curveball in at the knees this time. 1-1. Get up and away. Line back to special, who mishandles it. It goes behind the mound. She'll pick it up, though, and recover for the out at first. 2 down for Crosby. Rookie catcher 0 for 3 today. Heater down. That's low. 1-0. Heater up is chased. Popped him up. Broken bat to third. And we're down to our last 3 outs in the season. Bottom 8, it's 2-0. Special, Kaufman and Donga coming up. Special will bat as they're going to have her pitch the 9th inning, so we'll give Bergenberg her. Heater up and in, ball 1. Go down and away. That's lined to left center field. Rufo on the run. He's going to watch that drop, and that's going to roll all the way to the deepest corner of the park. Rufo gets it in, though. It's a double for Special as the pitcher leads off the inning with extra bases, and that's going to do it for Bergenberg. 7+ innings today, giving up only 7 hits, no walks, struck out 5. Only 2 runs given up, but he is in line for a loss because our offense did absolutely butt-fuck nothing today. We're going to double switch him off here. We're going to bring in Wassell to try and slam the door. We're going to take Crosby off. And we are going to bring in Filet Jones, who bats second next inning. We're going to put him in left field. Estrada's going to go to right field, and Yoshida's going to catch. All right. Let's go, Steamboat. I need you to slam the door here. Comes in with a 0 ERA, a 120 whip, and 1 strikeout. He does have a win in the postseason, which was in relief of Bergenberg. Heater down and in at 105, 1-0. Go down the way. Number back, knocked down by Wassell. Runner back to second, throw to first, 1 down. Donga up next, 0 for 3. He's up and away, outside, 1-0. Heater down and away, 2-0, no call. 2-0 pitch, curveball down and in. Pulled foul, out of play, 2-1. He's rumping in. Pulled foul again, 2-2. Four-seamer down, fouled again, 2-2. Four-seamer away. Chase, pop-up, shallow right field. Rags chasing after it. Lays out just out of her reach. It's down for a hit, and Donga reaches. First and third, 1 down for Swiner. 1 for 3 with the 2-run single. All the runs are off his bat today. He's going to try and put it away. First pitch curveball down and away. Foul back, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. High, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Caught him looking. Can I help you, Buck? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. 2 down. First punch out for Wassell. Here's Haudier. 10-0 for 3. First pitch, two-seamer down and in. Pulled foul. 0-1. Heater down and away. Low. 1-1. Roll down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Whipper activates. Two-seamer up and away. Popped him up. Out of the crouch is Yoshida behind the plate in foul territory. Puts it away to end the inning. Wassell does strand the inherited runner. Top 9. We're down to our last 3 outs. 2-0 the score. Rags, Jones, and Rufo coming up. Rags due up 0 for 3. We are pinch hitting for her. It's going to be Lewis Rhodes here off the bench. Hitting 333 in the postseason, 1 for 3. He went 0 for 2 in the first game. Special's going to try and slam the door, going for the 3-inning save. Curveball on the first pitch high, 1-0. Slider well outside, 2-0 count. Chased it in the dirt as it bounced through 2-1. Slider middle in, turned on by Rhodes, deep to left field, and it's in the doghouse. Home run for Rhodes as he victimizes that shallow left field corner. It's 2-1. Dogs are on the board. First of the postseason for Rhodes. He's only the second batter in our lineup to hit a home run, and the other man's coming to the plate. It's Filet Jones. Just double switched into the game. This will be his first at bat. He's batting 182 with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. He was hitless in game 1. Special staying out there despite giving up the bomb. First pitch curve up and in for a strike. Little Hack activates at tier 3 for Jones. Heater up, hard grounder, 1 hopper to Hottier. Throw to first, 1 down. Here's Rufo, 3 for 4, 3 singles, locked in. Rally starter, high pitch, both remain active. Heater up on the first. Hit up, god damn it. Donga in. We're down to our last out. It's all on Nutmeg to extend the game. 2 for 4, 2 singles. Curveball inside, strike called 0-1. 30th pitch from Special. It's curve in the dirt, 1-1. Here away, hitting the hole to short. Backhanded by Donga, throw across. And the Dogs have been eliminated in the semifinals as we fall 1 series short of the revenge storyline with a rematch against the Heaters, or Sirloins. Instead, it will be the Wideloads representing the Mega Conference for the first time in the finals. That is a deflating way to end the season. Our offense that had been lights electric all year, or at least consistently getting about 5 runs a game, does nothing in the playoffs here in the semifinals. We get 1 run in each game. We even out-hit them here in the second game 12-8, and we still lost because we could not capitalize with runners in scoring position. Elroy Action laid an egg. He did absolutely nothing the entire postseason. In this game, Yoshida did nothing. Jones did nothing. Crosby's been a fucking disappointment behind the plate. Jesus fucking Christ. It's just like every time we needed somebody to step up big, outside of Rhodes' fluke home run, nothing happened. Like, our guys just consistently shit the bed. Wonderful. Great job, guys. Way to fucking waste our time. For the Wideloads, their RBIs came on Swiner's single in the 5th inning, I believe. 6th inning, whatever the fuck it was. Who cares? That's the decider. Bergenberg, 7 innings. He gets hung with the loss because, of course, offense doesn't do jack shit for him. 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. He falls to 0-1. Wissell, an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Good for him, whatever. Bourbony, 6 shutout innings again. Little bastard. 8 hits given up, 2 strikeouts. He gets his 2nd win of the playoffs. And Special, 3 innings, gets the save. 4 hits, 1 earned run. 3rd save of the playoffs already. She saved 3 of their 4 games. The only game she didn't save, Jerry Capps' complete game in game 1. Bourbony, player of the game. Fuck him. Bergenberg, runner-up. Good job, Werner. And Rhodes, you had 1 at bat. You couldn't screw that up. God, we fucking blow donkey nuts. Good lord. Why can't we do anything like... So frustrating. Hottest team in the regular season, did everything right, got past the Crocs easily, and then in the semifinals, goose egg. It's just like the finals last year. We went on a run, got to the finals with ease, and then shit the bed. Same thing just happened here. Who's going to win this fucking championship? Sirloins, surprising, take game 1 5-1 behind Turnburner. Now Pansky looking to get the win. Nope. Jerry Capps does his job, 6-2. Winner take all, game 3, and for the first time in the series, somebody from the Mega Conference has won the fucking title. It is the Wideloads as they win 4-1 behind the ace, Chug Bourbony. Win in 3. Good for them. God damn it. Well, at least the Sirloins don't get back-to-back titles. Guess that's something to be proud of, and at least we lost to the winners. Still pisses me off to no fucking end. Here's a look at the numbers real quick. Who's your playoff MVP? Oh, why? It's Chug Bourbony. I'm not surprised. He didn't give up a single run in the postseason. He threw 6 1/3 shutout innings in that 3rd game against the Sirloins. Rotunda Black, the runner-up for the Sirloins pitching staff. Then it's Bergenberg and Dieguez, our boys. Cap, Special, Seamerson, Pansky, Polbean, and Turnburner. Cassius Polbean is the only offensive player on this list. It was a pitching-heavy playoff run for all teams involved. Like, the pitching carried them this far. So at least it's not just us that sucked, and offensively speaking, it was everybody. Big Country had the highest average of 444. You know something's wrong. None of our guys even made the top 10 in batting average, probably because we didn't play in the finals. Duh. Filet Jones ties for second in RBIs with 4. That's because he hit a grand slam. He got lucky. On-base percentage, nothing. Nothing in slugging, OBS. Hits, Rufo tied for the lead with 11. No extra base hits, no strikeouts, no runs scored, no stolen bases. Rufo did get caught stealing once. Nobody in the win column. Dieguez tied with a perfect ERA. So did Verde, Pulo, but Bourbony, 18 and a third shutout innings total. That dude owned that category. Special had the 3 saves. Chico Lapata, their actual closer, finally got one. Dieguez second in whip, third in on-base opponent batting average, and Bergenberg was fourth in strikeouts with 12. Strikeouts per 9, Bergenberg at 10. He's number 1 in walks per 9 with Dieguez, and Bergenberg number 1 in strikeout to walk ratio with Dieguez in 5th. God, that was disappointing. Let's move to the re-signing. Let's check stats here, and then we're going to do the re-signing phase, and then we're going to call it an episode as I pull my hair out. All right, here's how bad it was. Outside of Ray's Rufo being an absolute table setter for us, McFarland was sporadic, but at least she did something, I guess. Jones had 1 big home run and then just kind of, meandered through the postseason. Let's see. Starr was very ineffective in the regular postseason. Action did jack all. Yoshida did nothing. I've been very disappointed with him for most of the year. Nutmeg was more of the same wishy-washy bullshit. Estrada, he continued to be hot at least, so that's good. You need to go, Crosby. Rags is probably not going to be here next year either. Rhodes at least finally showed up in the playoffs, despite doing nothing in the regular season. Alfordo and King didn't even get to play. Moving to pitching, Dieguez was great. Smith got lit up. Bergenberg was great. Slinger, we didn't even use him, so he's gone. Munstar, it's been more of the same for her. She needs to go. She's just eating up money in the bullpen now. Roundhouse was effective. Wissell was great. And Heimlich, once again, being the victim of a good bullpen, didn't pitch. So, can't hold anything against him. All right, let's move to the re-sign phase. Does anybody retire? No. Everybody is still here, unfortunately. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and go down players I absolutely know we want to keep, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, let's start with Bergenberg. This is an easy yes. This man will be coming back for another season. He continues to improve by leaps and bounds every year. And you know what, Werner? I'm going to give you your money. Go ahead. Take your money. Take your money, kid. You got this one. Tarak, he will definitely be coming back for next year. He's proven that he's very effective, and we can use him as we see fit. I'm going to offer what he's making, though. 94% roll. And he walks. Wow. Okay, Tarak. Okay. I see you. All right. That's a big surprise right there. Mario Klein. I love this rookie in the regular season. He's got so much room to grow. Yeah, this is an easy number 4 re-sign with Workhorse. That's just chef's kiss. Let's see. Dieguez. I'm iffy on Nick. He pitched well in the playoffs in his one start, but the regular season he was our worst starter, so I expected more out of him and got nothing in return. Maybe if we make him like a number 2 instead of a number 1, he'll do better. So I am open for him returning, but I'm not going to pay him any extra money. So we'll just offer what he's making. If he takes it, he does. 97% chance. And he does sign. Okay, good. Alright, so starting pitching's done. We lose Tarak. Moving to the bullpen. Slinger, he is a little overpaid, and I wasn't... He is alright, but I kind of want a younger option in the bullpen, so he's gone. Wissell, he is making quite a bit of money. He's actually over his valuation. He's going down a little bit, but he's not grossly overpaid yet. So I am okay with keeping him for what he's worth. He was actually very, very good for us last year, so yes. Munstart, no, you're gone. I'm not offering you a contract. Please You know what? I'll offer it just to see if she takes this 46% chance, but I am not looking to re-sign her if she walks. 46%? She walks, thank God. Get off my team. All right, Heimlich, he was really, really good last year, and he wasn't used a lot, but he was effective, and that's what we want. Effective relievers. He's still only 23. He's young. He could develop even more. Hopefully we'll get him a fourth pitch soon, so yes, he's an easy re-sign. 96%, I'm not offering him any extra money. And he takes it. Let's go. Booyah. And Roundhouse, another surprisingly effective arm force. Despite her low rating, she actually pitched really, really well, like even better than Munstar. She wasn't on the level of Wassell and Heimlich, but she was really freaking good. And we love to see that out of someone who should be a mop-up woman who is earning quality, high-leverage innings because of how well she's pitched. So this is an easy re-sign for me as well. I'm going to give her the pay bump as well. She's earned it. All right, pitching's done. We have 3 openings. Moving to the offense. Beckham Crosby, he can go. The dude can go. I do not like him. Just get him off my team. I need someone else in the free agent pool. Alberto, he's still 20. He's developable. I'm willing to work with him, even though he did lose his distractor trait this year. He's never going to be great offensively, but he's a good defensive catcher. I just wish he had a stronger arm, and he's relatively cheap as well, so we can use his money to be spent elsewhere. We're going to keep him instantly signed, and Crosby, he's going to walk. I'm not giving him a contract. McFarland, easy re-sign. She wasn't as great in the playoffs, but she was runner-up in Rookie of the Year last year. She was the offensive leader in the league. Just got outplayed by Harding, unfortunately, so she didn't win the MVP or Rookie of the Year, but she was great. Offensively, very young. I love her potential as a player to grow. I want her to stay on this team. 81%, I'll give her the money. Go ahead, McFarland, you get this. Lewis, you sucked in the regular season. You were decent in the playoffs. I'm not going to pay you any extra money, though, especially since you're asking to be overpaid. So I'm going to roll the 55. If you take it, yay. If not, I'll look to re-sign him anyway. He took it. All right, Lewis. There you go, buddy. Elroy, I'm very, very pissed at you. Like, you did nothing in the playoffs at all. I expected so much more out of you, and this is regular season. So playoffs, you hit 083. You did nothing at all. You were a liability offensively. And you're already a liability defensively, but you're coming off your second highest average of your playing career. So you just had a bad postseason showing. So you are young. You're still good. It's just, can you please be more consistent for me? Please. Good Lord, man. I don't want to pay him the extra money either. It's 94. I'm going to roll this. Come on, Elroy. Max out loyalty. He walks? Wow. Okay. So that is 2 big walks at 94% from Smith in action. All right. They came to play today. Rags, I'm not bringing her back. She was just here for the bench depth. I do not want her back. Nutmeg, Kira, I have mixed feelings on you. You had your best year in your career this season, but you weren't anything special. You didn't hit over 300. Everyone else in the lineup did, and then in the playoffs it was more of the same shit. You just did nothing, basically. I'll sign you, but I'm looking to replace you in the offseason, so I'm going to roll this 86% chance you don't deserve any extra money. And she walks as well. Holy shit. Okay, everybody's walking today. All right. Carlton. All right, this is an easy re-sign for me. I like Carlton. He's still 25. He's going to be 26. He's very, very young. He's in the prime of his career now. He's already proven to be a leader for the team. I'm okay with signing him. I'm probably going to have to pay him because of how much we've lost. But thankfully, because we've lost so much, we now have money to pay him. So there you go, Carlton. Go ahead. Take your money. Dig, easy re-sign. We can't do anything without the legend himself. Dig, 98%. He's in there. Nice. And actually, outside of Bergenberg, he is the only other original member of the roster still here, now with action in free agency. Jones. Offensively, in the regular season, he was great, but he sucked in the playoffs. So I'm really hoping we get regular season Filet Jones back, because he's still nice and cheap. I like that. He's not asking to be overpaid or anything, and he's still young, so he can still develop too. So please come back. Estrada, man, this dude started slow and he just lit up in the regular season. Then in the playoffs, he did the same thing as well. He's our second best offensive hitter. So, dude, I'm very happy he's developed here. And now, you know what? I'll give you the pay bump too, Rash. Come on. You take your money. Come on back. Rays, another great season for him in center field. He's still under his valuation, but he is going to be 33, so he is in prime regression territory. We need to keep an eye on that. He's already lost his outfield playability. He used to be able to play all three outfield positions. He can now only play center and left, so we'll need to keep an eye on that and his regression going forward, but he's still a great center fielder. He's a great table setter, and he was our most consistent offensive player in the playoffs, so he's earned another contract. Come on back, Rays. Dano, you are slightly overpaid, my friend, and you did not really help your case in the playoffs. You did absolutely nothing, but you hit over 400 in the regular season, and you missed the last 4 games of the season with a hamstring injury. So, I don't know. Apparently, playoffs are just not his thing, because he did the same thing with the Buzzards. Oh, Dano, what am I going to do with you? You're still young. You're good. Your flexibility at catcher and right field leaves me open to not having to sign another catcher if I don't want to. So I kind of like that. He's not being grossly overpaid, so I'll bring him back. All right, so that is what we are going to do with the offseason. We are going to go into it losing 7 players, including Crosby, one of our catchers, Action, one of our OG players. That's our second baseman. Maggie Rags, the utility outfielder. Nutmeg, our third baseman, chose to turn down her contract offer. Drock Smith also turned down his contract offer, so we're missing a starting pitcher. We're missing Sal Slinger, who we knew we weren't going to re-sign anyway, and we cut Elaine Munstar because we just we can't put up with her ineffectiveness anymore. Like, she should be doing so much better than what she is. So, she has to go. She's dragging us down. So we've lost 1 spirited, 1 disciplined, 2 disciplined, 1 scholarly, 2 scholarly, 2 spirited, and so 3 scholarly players are gone, so we are down to Tier 2 in that. We're down 2 disciplined players to Tier 1, and we're down 2 spirited players still in Tier 2. Crafty's still at Tier 1, competitive in Tier 2 still. We also lose 1 disciplined trait, 1 competitive, 1 scholarly, 2 disciplined, 2 scholarly, 3 scholarly. So we're down to 7 scholarly traits, 2 discipline traits down to 5, and 1 competitive trait down to 4. Okay. So we're still heavy on scholarly traits, so maybe we look to get back up to Tier 3, or maybe we keep it at Tier 2, maybe bump some more crafty traits onto the team, move that up to Tier 2. We'll see how we want to do it next time out. I'm going to go through it off screen. I'm going to look and see who is available, and then go from there. And we will go through what the plan will be next episode when we go to the off-season phase. But that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. It was a tough loss for the Overdogs in the semifinals as the Wideloads had our number. They stymied our offense, only giving us 1 run in each game. We lose game 1 5-1 as Jerry Capps throws a complete game, and then we lose game 2 2-1 despite a well-pitched duel from Bergenberg and Bourbony. We just could not get anything going offensively. Despite having 12 hits, we only managed 1 run on a solo homer in the 9th inning. So Wideloads then will go on to win the championship, so congrats to them. They're the first mega conference team in this playthrough to win a championship, so next episode, we're going to try and build what's left of this team. Hopefully we get back into winning. We stay in winning mode, and we can look ahead to year 5 with some optimism instead of this dreadful feeling of depression and lackluster performances. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time we go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. You can also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. It's @PracNasty over here on Twitch as well for those curious. Catch you on the next one, everybody. Until then, this is a Nasty One. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.